moves I'm supposed to make. And I know the board. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. And I've started to focus out beyond the edge of the board. At a bigger game. The sound wind makes through the pines. The sentience of animals. What we fear in the dark and what lies beyond the darkness. I'm talking about seeing beyond fear. About looking at the world with love.
Yo, what's up? Hello. Sorry, I'm just trying to add my alerts in because I completely forgot about that. I lost all of my OBS stuff because, well, actually I didn't lose it, but it's on my laptop, and you may have heard that I got a new PC. I just forgot to copy it over, so rip. Give me 1 second. I'm just adding it now. Right. I think they're in. But I don't actually. I do have a way to test that. Streamlabs. That still works. That's good. Oof. Oh my god, so much to catch up on. BZ, what's up? I've been lurking in your stream today. Andrew, how's it going? Dalton, hello. Oh my god, there's a hype train. What the heck? I was worried about doing a test stream because this isn't really... I should have probably done this on a different channel, but I didn't want to... I don't know. This isn't meant to be like my proper stream back, so... You guys are crazy. Asahi, good to see you. I can't believe you're still subbed. You're crazy. Albister, hello. Oliver, it has been too long. Yikes, what is happening? I can just see my chat going crazy on OBS, but I'm still a bit higher up. 31 months. Hermes, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for the sub. I think all of my alerts are broken. Yeah, that's probably not very good. Thank you so much for the hype. I don't really know where I'm supposed to be looking right now. Dalton, you are insane. Yikes. That is a lot of Stream Element spam. I don't really account for that happening. This isn't the stream you thought it would be, but it's the stream we needed. Well, I appreciate that. This is a bit insane. I don't know what to say, but thank you. You guys are insane. I haven't streamed since I think it was December. So basically I wanted to start the new year off with a stream from the new PC, but if you've been keeping up with PC building and all that, you'll probably know that parts have not been in stock for a while. So I didn't actually get to build my PC until it was like right before my birthday in February. So like literally 2 days before my birthday, I built my PC, which was pretty insane. It was a good birthday gift to myself. And then I didn't have a microphone until maybe about a week or two ago. So I got hooked up with that, and that was pretty cool. And now, yeah, rest in peace headset, because I used my headset to stream before, and there isn't a headset jack on the laptop. I mean, on the desktop, so I couldn't use that. So this is the Wave 3, and hopefully it sounds okay. Wilderd! It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good catch-up on rest. I miss your streams. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks, Avis. I appreciate that. It's been fun just sort of not having to worry about streaming. Not that I worry about streaming, but it is effort, I guess. But I did miss it after a while, so it was nice catching up on everyone else's streams and hanging out on Twitch. What is the hype trade at even right now? What? That's insane. But thank you. You are all amazing. It was funny because I was actually going through my channel settings the other day and I wasn't sure if I because there's a setting for the hype train to enable and disable it, and I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing, because never it's, yeah, I mean, we have hype here, we have our own kind of hype, but yeah, I've never seen someone so proficient at making tools for streamers that could never figure out how to get his stream tools working. Well, that's how it is, you know. I'm a hypocrite like that. I like making stuff for other people to use because other people know how to use them properly. I'm the support main. What is? You can tell how you're in this a lot business, seeing how they're all broken and stuff. Yes, that is not ideal, I will admit. You know what? I'm gonna quickly check that right now because I'm confusion. Yeah, they should be working. Weird. Braddock Lobo, how's it going? 10,000 bits. That would be in. Wait, what? Did you actually said 10,000 bits? Beezy, what the heck are you doing? I literally just got my payout like the other day and I was pretty pleased with that because it's been a couple months. That's insane. I don't know why you did that, but thank you. I don't know if you're still here because I think you went to go lurk, but that's yeah. What? I didn't expect this. You guys are gonna make me cry. Oh no! The alerts were all the way up there because I'm a dummy and Albusser, thank you so much. Okay, just ignore the broken alerts. They were meant. I created them back when I was working at 720p, and I made the browser source 1080p. Okay, that's fixed. Here we go. Yikes! Yikers! back to streaming Space Engineers. I have to get into Space Engineers because I like picked that game up on sale because I wanted to do coding stuff with it, and now I have the means to do that. So I need to do that because I think it would be a lot of fun. Like, I can actually do stuff on this PC now, like legit stuff. I don't know, it's insane. I don't have to close everything down when I want to open something else, which is usually the case on the other laptop. I joked with Andrew that my first stream back would be a B-movie writing stream, and now that I think about it, I think it actually should be. I don't know, we're just chatting right now. I'm not sure what I've got open here, but yeah. Alistair, thank you so much for the resub. You're insane, thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that just happened. I feel like I should have been a bit more prepped for this. I kind of knew that I couldn't do a test stream without it being a thing. I could have done it on a different account, but where would have been the fun in that? I don't know. Whatever. Rookie mistake. You can play games that are not Quadrilateral Cowboy. I can. Isn't that weird? Like, we might be able to actually play games now, which I've never really been able to do. Well, I mean, I have streamed games before, but I was a pretty messy stream. Yeah, so if there are any games that people want to see or that would recommend that I would enjoy, feel free to suggest them. I've been playing a lot of Apex recently, so maybe we'll stream some Apex. I want to go back to Receiver because I feel like I didn't get to really stream that game properly. It was the game with like shooting the gun. I enjoyed that. Maybe we'll stream some of that in a bit. I was gonna do some dev stuff today, but I've actually, I don't know, I'm not really feeling in the mood to make stuff, or maybe it's because I wouldn't be able to concentrate that well. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow, because tomorrow's Sunday, so I can stream tomorrow. I don't really have anything on my plate. Actually, I've got some stuff to do. I've got some tweaks to make to widgets tomorrow. I can do that in the morning. Hermes, thank you so much for the cheer. I don't even have cheer alerts because I never anticipated getting cheers, so I just never made them alert. Maybe we'll make some cheer alerts at some point if I can work out how to use animate again. That could be fun. You guys are too nice. Be lazy, play games. True. You know, Scribs is like on top of it for tech streams because he is like the master of getting widget and overlay stuff done and then just jumping into games. I aspire to be more like Scribs. He has a better handle on overlay streams or whatever. Why do you only have 3 emotes? That's a good question. It's just because I haven't had many subs recently. I think we've actually unlocked a 4th emote, so we'll have to decide what to do with that. I had an idea, which is, as a stream project, we should work on a widget that lets people use channel points to either vote for the duck quack or the honk, the goose honk, and we'll have like a war over like a month or something, where people can use channel points to pick a side. I feel like quack might win. but we'll see. Professional or Professor Space Stalker, I still don't know which one it is. Thank you so much for the follow. You're awesome. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we'll have a war between those two, and then whichever one wins after like maybe a month or maybe 2 weeks will become the next emote. And we'll make an emote of a goose or a duck. And thank you so much for the sub. Hilton, aka Golden Boy. You are crazy. Monka S. I feel like I should get new emotes. Just because I drew these ages ago, maybe like 2 years ago. And I kind of want to redo them to be more like professional. So I'll probably, I mean, I know a lot of creative people now because I'm in a, if you missed it, this was probably back in October. I started working for VBI, so there's a lot of amazing talented people there that I would be able to hit up, I think, if they're not too busy. So yeah, in general, I think we'll be able to get back to a more consistent stream schedule. And we'll have to work out what that will look like, but at the moment I just wanted to, yeah, test everything running. I feel like Sam also makes it easier for him to focus too. That is true. Maybe I should look for a co-host. Someone who wants to read the chat while I'm working on stuff. That might make things easier. We should just have more, I don't know, maybe we should just have more like meme streams. I can work on stuff and people just memeing in the voice chat or something. That might be fun. Yeah. That's a lot of stuff to consider. That guy. Andrew? Well, Andrew is finished with classes now. Champ. Andrew's making some very big moves. And of course we still have the honk and the quack. Do those still appear on the screen? No, they don't. Weird. Almost impressive how easily distracted you are. Yeah, that's kind of one of the problems that I need to address. I need to get better at when I am working, which is why I feel like these tech streams never go particularly well, because I keep getting distracted. I just need to be better at ignoring chat. I need to be better at not interacting. Because people are too... It's like, I kid you not, in one of my VOD exports, because I tried to export most of my streams to YouTube, and there was a comment that I got where somebody complained that I was speaking too much and I literally didn't do anything. And I mean, they were kind of right, but you know, it's like, that's just how it is on live streams, and it was unfortunate. I think it's because I also named the stream, or I named the stream, yeah, something like making stream elements overlays or something. and so they probably searched for a tutorial on making widgets, and then it was just me talking incessantly for like an hour or something. Well, I think we got distracted and we were looking at memes for like 20 minutes. I don't know. I can imagine that was probably quite frustrating. So I should probably not label my stream something like that. That's gonna happen. But that does bring me on to another point, which is, hold on. Here I am on a Saturday afternoon laying in bed doing nothing at all. Well, I mean, that is kind of what the weekend is for, so you're not in the wrong. Interact, but don't detract. That's probably the mantra I need to live by. I'm the same way. I go to start one project, then I end up on some random project 50 steps ahead of where I was. Right? It's a real problem. I don't think I have... I mean, obviously I've never been diagnosed with something like ADHD, but I feel like these streams are an insight into what it would be like to have something like that, because it's just like, I don't know. Well, obviously you guys have been crazy today, so that's kind of amped everything up a few notches, and yeah, it's hard to I don't know, can't find the right words. But what I was gonna say is I was thinking of making or creating like a mini YouTube tutorial series, because I know some people have asked me for that in the past, and I've kind of never got around to doing it because I didn't really have the editing capabilities. I mean, I did, but it would have been it would have just been more exhausting. And also my headset wasn't very good for recording stuff. But anyway, that's besides the point. Now I have that stuff, I kind of feel like it would be a cool thing to jump into making a tutorial series on making something like a basic stream elements widget, or maybe just not even stream elements, maybe something like a local thing. Obviously making widgets on stream elements is easier because it's cloud based, but it's not the end all widgets. Hyper Stifer, what's up? Hello, good to see you. I hope you're doing well too. It's good to see everyone again. The other day I coded for fun and finished the little project I started. Nice. See, look how productive you are when you're not weighed down by the scholastic endeavors, as you put it. Firewire versus Brad Travesty. I don't think I'd ever be able to live up to the Brad or Wes standard. But I'll probably have to actually check out their tutorials or something. I mean, I've seen them in the past, but I need to like see how they structure their things, because I was thinking of doing like maybe a 4 or 5 part video like playlist, so maybe one for like, I don't want to combine them all into one video because I feel like that might, I don't know, just be a bit too much. So maybe separating them out into separate videos. The first one being like an introduction to what the widget is and how you would go about starting and stream elements and getting access to the data and stuff like that. And then I'd probably build on that in other videos. I think that would be good. I lean on Brad more than I'd like to admit. Nice. Yeah, I should definitely do more video tutorials. I feel like that would help. When I was doing Vuex for Vue, I did go through a video tutorial, which was super helpful. But I kind of, yeah, need to take advantage of them more. I'm gonna go head out and do some sleepsies. Yes, it is pretty late for you. I don't know why I stream so late. I was thinking of streaming earlier, but I was still getting stuff set up and I could have... Yeah, it just didn't happen. So I think I'll try and force myself to stream earlier tomorrow. It'll probably help because the sun will be out. You can check your Twitch whispers after stream. Yes, I will. I'll do that. It was good to see you too, bro. Be safe. And yeah, hopefully I'll get to see you stream soon. And I hope everything on your side is going better. I think we're almost out of this giant rut the world is in. Unassociated, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? How is your weekend treating you? I was just saying that, actually I don't think I have Space Engineers installed, but I'm gonna have to finally play it and learn how to play it. I feel like I've seen bees play so much Space Engineers that I should just know it by osmosis, but I think playing it will be something else entirely. So we'll see how that goes. Because I wanted to do more development stuff for it, but I think I actually have to play it first. We'll see. Design course on YouTube is really great. He does a lot of one-off videos for new interesting libraries. Nice. Yeah, I like those. There's like, maybe it just speaks more about my attention span, but those like 1 minute introduction to like libraries or concepts are like gold. Those do well because I can actually focus for a minute. It's the longer ones that, unless it's something I really like need, it's hard to concentrate during videos for me. That how my attention span is. Yeah. So let's see. I made a stream folder for all the stuff that we're gonna make from stream. I still need to work out what exactly we're gonna make. Maybe we'll work on making the tutorial widget just on stream before I actually make the tutorial series. Because I imagine making a tutorial, you don't actually just record yourself and do it as you go, you actually prepare everything first. And then you kind of like, so you know what you're talking about, right? That makes sense. And then need to work out filming it, and all that. Oh, that's gonna be work, but you know, it'll be worth it. And then we have games to check out. One of these games that I'm actually eyeing up at the moment. I think someone recommended it to me a while ago, and I bookmarked it, and I found it in my bookmarks. But it kind of reminds me of Duskers, which I enjoyed. It was difficult, and I don't think I got very far into it, but it was a lot of fun. But basically this kind of looks like that, but in first person, which pretty exciting. I'm not sure how repetitive it gets, but yeah, I think I'll pick that up for a stream. I did do a No Man's Sky stream at some point in the past, but that was on my laptop, and I don't think it turned out very well. I could probably do one now, but I don't know. I'm not sure where I really got to in that game. Some guy, what's up? How you been? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you again. Hope life is going good for you. Resident Evil 2 or 7 are my votes for stream games. Those could be fun. I feel like I've seen enough of 7 that it wouldn't really... Well, I suppose it's probably different when you're playing it. That might be scary. 2, I feel like I've also seen a lot of 2. I don't know how well we would do with horror games on the stream. I don't think horror games are probably that much fun if you can't see my reaction. But maybe I should stream with a camera at some point, who knows? That is something to consider. I know it's not available to the public, but I personally think your personal custom chat overlay is one of the cleanest and most unique. Thanks. I appreciate that. It's been a lot of work. And actually, the one that you're seeing at the moment is the one that I redid with Vue, which was a lot of fun to do. It was over a couple days, and basically I just turned everything into components. And it also fixes the thing of when new messages come in, because before, and you'll probably notice this with a lot of other chat overlays, is when a new message comes in, the whole thing snaps up and the message then animates in, which has always bugged me, but obviously it's not really a big... It's not a big deal, but it was just something I noticed every time, and that was annoying. But in Vue and in React, you have these things called transition groups, which basically do most of the legwork for transitioning between states. And so it just automatically transitions the messages up for you, which is really nice. It looks a lot smoother. Totes, what's up? Tokes? Cokes. I think I said your name right. Probably the first time I've said your name out loud, because I stopped streaming, I think, when I was... I don't know what I was about to say. I've been alright. How about you? I've been good, thanks. Yeah, it's been an interesting couple months since I last streamed. So I think I streamed, like, my last stream was like, I think a week before Christmas last year. And yeah, I was planning to stream again in the new year, with the new PC, but then I didn't get around to building my PC until middle of February. And then I didn't get a microphone until maybe a week or 2 ago. So I couldn't stream until then. And then I didn't really know what I was going to stream either. So that was also the other thing. A fire stream. You should sell it. I know, I know. But if I sold it, then it wouldn't be unique anymore. And then I'd need to come up with something else. And this already took a lot of brain power. Maybe I should just come up with a new chat overlay and I'll just sell this one. Although I can't really think of what else I would do. Like, there's not much you can do really in the way of chat boxes there. I mean, you can always have fancier animations and stuff like that. Ooh, but then there's a limit to how well I do with animations. Which, plot twist, is not a lot. It's not just me missing every stream, good to know. Yeah, don't worry. It's not been... It's just been me being lazy. Well, not lazy, because I wanted to stream, I just didn't have the capacity to. But yeah, we've been racking up a lot of followers over the time that I've not been streaming. I estimate that maybe I'm going to lose 10 to 20 followers after this stream, because I feel like a lot of people follow me offline. And then when I actually do come online, they check out the stream and they're like, oh, rip, this is not what I wanted to watch, and then they get unfollowed. Which is usually how the streams go, because when I've streamed in the past and people have offline followed me, I usually end up losing a few followers after the stream. It's just funny to me. It doesn't really bother me. Follower count is not really a good indicator for success. If you have been keeping up with Twitch news, I think, didn't Shroud lose like 3 million followers or something? Because they turned out to be all bots or something. There are a lot of bots on Twitch. Bad bots, I mean. Like the bots that keep coming into chat and being like, we want more followers, go to, and it's like all weird distorted text because they're trying to beat the filter, except the filter is usually for the link itself, so they usually get got anyway. The user's personal icon by the name is a nice touch. Yes, that is, I think that was actually probably the first thing that I added to my Streamlabs chat, because my chat overlay used to be on Streamlabs and I managed to add it into the custom CSS of that chat box, and then it wasn't flexible for what I wanted it to do next, so I ended up remaking it. But that was also one of the things I thought would be super cool. And it used to wiggle. It doesn't really wiggle anymore. Maybe the reason why I took out the wiggle is because my laptop would like lag out on the browser source. There was too many animations. I can actually handle it now, so maybe I'll add that back in. I followed when he was offline. I didn't think he'd say Chris instead of Chips. Feels bad. They're definitely crisps though. They're definitely crisps. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. We have... I'm going to do some setup, I think, before stream tomorrow. And then maybe we'll go over the stream. You know, I should probably just make a Notion for all the stream stuff. I have a Notion for Triggerfire. I'm not going to open it because it's kind of messy right now. I'm still organizing stuff, but maybe we'll work on pipe. Right now I'm in the middle of how should I say, adding Streamlabs support for pipe, and it's going okay. So maybe I could finish that off on stream. Yeah. Gotta try Notion. It seems really handy if you actually stick to using it. Notion, I think, is very cool because the way it works is you have... It's basically based all around databases. So all of like your content is stored in a database, and then you have loads of different ways of expressing or showing that information. You can create loads of different views about how to sort things. You can show things as cards or a checklist or that kind of stuff. I think the flexibility in how you can organize stuff is good. I think they always use the term big follows. Oof. Yeah, I think the link itself is always clickable, so you can like use the link as a blacklist. Because I think the link is the one thing that they can't try to hide or mask, otherwise their bot would just, it wouldn't work. So really what they should be doing is finding a different domain. Not that I want to give them any ideas or anything, but if they found a different domain, they could probably get around a lot of that, but then they would need to keep changing it. Okay, well, since we're not going to really do any dev work today, maybe I'll pick that up tomorrow. Oh, actually, the other thing that I wanted to do on the list, maybe I should make a list. No, it's alright. I didn't really come up with anything yet. I was going to go over my starting overlay, because I feel like that might be a thing that people would be interested in. I actually took out the animation of my icons going everywhere from the starting soon screen. It's just a blurred background now because it was a lot of icons and it was lagging out. Maybe I'll try and put that back in if I can find like if I redo it on canvas, that might help. But yeah, it was not great performance wise, because it was just every icon was a component and it was having major trouble. So I ended up replacing it with just a blurred background, and it kind of works okay. I think what I'll end up doing is taking out the background entirely, and if it's a game, I'll replace this. I don't know if my cursor's visible. Kind of. Replacing this with like the overlay with the game information and stuff like that, and just on a blurred background. Or maybe I'll try to work in the icons. I don't know yet. We'll see. The screen is beautiful. No, you. No, you. It's a shame I play Captain. Don't know how to say that. Tsubasa? Dream Team, and they don't have an image today. They don't have an image. What you mean, like for the game? Tsubasa. Oh. I don't know what that game is. Oh, you know what the other cool thing about this blood background is that when I'm starting the stream, people can send me not safe for work stuff, and I can open it, and it won't. It's blurred. I just realized I could probably look up something Monka S and it's not going to show on the stream. Oh, cool. Like there's a sport game with cards. It's like a deck builder thingy. Sport game. Looks fun. Wait, do they not have a thing on Twitch? I'm curious. Because a lot of... They should. Not like it helps. Oh yeah, they don't. Don't know if you can see that through the blurred screen. No image. Interesting. You know what? Do they have anything on Giant Bomb? Because my overlay pulls some stuff from Giant Bomb in terms of like the description and things. So maybe if a game doesn't have box art on Twitch, it should pull it from this instead. That might actually work. I guess it would. I'd just need to actually make it fit inside the thing, because with Twitch box art you can basically return whatever size you want. So yeah, if you actually go to the link of a thing, you can actually say, for example, you want it 1440 by 192 and it'll return that, which is pretty neat because that means you can actually return whatever size box art you need and it'll do its best to return that. So yeah, it would need to be in that ratio, or I'd need to return it something like that because it needs to fit inside the box. I'm curious now because I think Quadrilateral Cowboy, which I stream sometimes, doesn't have box art either. Yeah, but does it on Giant Bomb? I've never checked. It does. Interesting. It's been on Twitch for like 3 years. Yeah, I think some devs just never get around to submitting it as part of the thing, which is weird because I feel like you should be able to just... I don't know what the process is for submitting games. I've seen in the dev dashboard on Twitch, there's like a place for submitting games to Twitch. I've just never clicked it because obviously I've never needed to. But I assume there is like a whole dashboard for managing the game being on Twitch and stuff. So I'm sure you can like submit art afterwards and stuff. It'd probably need to go through like a review or something, but yeah, I'm not sure why more devs don't do that because it's probably a simple thing, but I think it does help with engagement, just seeing the art there. It's so handy to manipulate the box art from Twitch. Yes, yeah. It's definitely nice to be able to request the size that you want. And then you basically have a thing. So in my code, I basically have this as a variable, so I can just define the size that I need. No, obviously I can just do a smaller size, or if I don't need it as big, saves on bandwidth and all that. Whatever happened to that Minecraft mod you were looking at? Oh, true. That is probably something else that would be a lot of fun to do now that I can stream Minecraft modding. Which is technically not Minecraft modding. I guess it is. I'm not making a mod, but yeah, a server plugin. But that doesn't really sound as cool as Minecraft modding. But yeah, that is something else that we should do. We should turn that into an actual thing. Through JavaScript. And I think that was actually one of the last things that I streamed before I stopped. Because I looked back on the stream. And I saw that the quality of the stream was dipping a lot. Some guy, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Very nice of you. Homies, enjoy your luck. Thank you so much. Yeah, so the stream that I had for Minecraft modding was it didn't look that great because Minecraft was lagging out, and then my editor was also lagging out, and overall it wasn't really fun to stream. Even though I was having fun doing it, it was just the actual streaming experience of it wasn't very good. But now that I can actually, I could probably open up like, I don't know, 50 Minecrafts or something, and I feel like I should be able to with this processor at least. But yeah, so Minecraft streams again when we make stuff. That should be fun. I'll need to get that set back up again. I do have I left instructions for myself on how to set it up again, so that shouldn't take too long. And we'll play about with that. I think that would be fun. And I have what do you call shaders on, so while we test, we'll be able to marvel at the rendering capabilities. Not I don't have ray tracing shaders, although I could probably run them. I don't know, the normal shaders just look fine to me. I'm not sure why I would need to go through extra processing power. For that, but yeah. Right, well, I guess what I'll do is, I don't know, maybe we'll play something chill. Oh, it's funny because the one other thing that I I've been playing lately is, I don't think anyone will ever expect this from me, but I started playing Siege, Rainbow Six Siege, like a week or two ago. I got it basically last year, and it was like anxiety inducing the first time I played it last year in October, because I don't know, it was like very tense, and I just stopped playing after that because it was just too much. It was just too nerve-wracking, so I stopped playing. And then I picked it up again like a week or two ago, and for some reason I'm enjoying it a lot. Even though I'm not that great, it's just, I think it's the tactical FPS type thing that I have been missing from Blacklist, because I used to play a lot of Blacklist, in case you didn't know, Splinter Cell Blacklist, and because the multiplayer for that is basically dead, everyone's moved over to Siege, except I couldn't run Siege when it first came out, obviously, so I wasn't able to go on with them either. I'm so bad at it. It's tense, but I think that's probably what I enjoy about it. I don't enjoy the toxicity, so anyone who's toxic just gets muted, which I think is how it should be. I think people take it too seriously, but like I've been playing mostly the newcomers playlist, which is like a specific playlist for people who are under level 50 and who are learning the game. And there are people who are toxic in that. I haven't had many encounters like that, but every once in a while, people will just be like raging at each other, and I'm like, seriously, this is the newcomers playlist? Like, people are quite literally, yes, there are going to be people who are smurfing, but it's you can't, there's like no other playlist that you can go to. This is literally the playlist for noobs. So I don't know, I'm not really sure what you're expecting from people. If you I mean, you unlock like the unranked playlist after like level 10 or 20 or something, so you should probably just play that if you are moaning about other people. Siege community and a lot of circles are too sweaty. Yeah, it's sad, but I don't know. The game itself is enjoyable. As usual, it's the players that can bring it down. But every community has a group of people who are like that, if it's big enough, so I can't be too mad about it. Sometimes toxic people are the funniest though. Yeah, I would agree with that. I honestly think toxic people are probably better than people who just purposely troll on the microphone, like try to blow your ear out with I don't know, loud noises. Obviously those are insta mutes as well. What else? Oh yeah, so Apex will be a lot of fun because I don't know, I'm not the best at it, but you know, I can hold my own sometimes if the weather's right. So that might be fun to play, to stream. I think there are some issues with streaming Apex, which we'll need to do a test stream to see if that works. And I know Scribs wanted to play, so maybe we'll do that. It would be fun. I never played the game, but it looks like a really high level game. The casual don't have a good time playing except when they play with friends. Yeah, I think you're probably right, which is why I kind of am upset. Well, not really upset, but I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to go over with my friends when the game came out, because I got into the beta of the game, and then that's when I found out that I couldn't run it. But yeah, it would have been fun to learn the game as it was coming out, when, you know, everyone was still new. I think if that had happened, I would have enjoyed it a lot more. I mean, I still am enjoying it, but obviously when a game first comes out, everyone's learning it and everyone's new, so That's kind of like the best time to learn a game like that. Coming to it now. When did it come out? I think it was something like 2016. So yeah. That's kind of a long time ago. Coming to it this many years later is not the best idea, but I mean, the game is still there and people are still playing it, so it's not too late. It's just obviously the meta changes every so often whenever they release new operators. What are your specs? Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I should probably add a specs panel now that I actually have specs. I have a, let's see if I can remember. The processor is a Ryzen 9. It's 9, right? I think it's 9. I'm not sure where the box is, but yeah, I think it's Ryzen 9 5950X, which has 16 cores. It's pretty insane. 32 gigs of RAM. The card is a 3090. There's two 2TB drives. The motherboard is, can't remember the model offhand, but I think it's an X570, which is usually the ones to go for the processor. Not sure what else. Oh, and 850 power supply. And the monitor is 27 inches and 144 hertz. 1440p. Which I think was a good compromise. I was looking at 4K monitors, but then I was like, well, I don't know which I'd prefer more. Higher resolution or higher refresh rate. And I ended up compromising and going with both. And I think 1440 was the way to go because it's not probably, I don't think 4K is really worth it to me. I'd rather have 1440 and the higher refresh rate. I just need the next Splatoon to come out already. I'm gonna miss. If I'm gonna miss a shot, at least in that game, it still helps the team. True. I think that's why Splatoon is a lot of fun. Because it's not necessarily about the number of splats you get. It's about all the other objectives. And that actually brings me onto a other point, which I'll say here in a second. Anyone can tell me if the chat widget is in the Discord. No, this chat widget isn't released at the moment, I'm afraid. Maybe I'll do it in the future, I don't know yet. It's kind of my personal one for now. How much did it cost? I think altogether about £4,000. Which sounds monk-ass because it is, personally. I didn't like my limit was 2,000 to start with. And like I had a build that was pretty much within that range. And I was pretty happy with it. And then all the parts went out of stock and didn't come back for ages. And then yeah. It was kind of that amount over 3 months, basically. But, I mean, I'd been saving up for like the last 6 years, so I had an amount saved purposely for this, that was like enough to cover it. So I was kind of fortunate there. But yeah, it was definitely a big hit, and probably not the most sensible, but I'm not really doing anything with that money that I'd saved, so I don't know. He also said he might about 2 years ago too. Oh, build the PC? Yeah. So when I first started streaming, I knew that I was going to end up having to build my PC at some point. But I didn't know when, because the limiting factor to streaming was the internet at home. But I didn't really feel like building a PC at home would be worth it to stream if I couldn't stream because of the internet. But a month into working from home last year, I upgraded the internet because I needed it for work. So I was able to stream from home, which was good. And yeah, now I have the PC, so everything's kind of coming together finally. It only took a couple years, but I'm no longer having to stream from the computer labs at a school. Oh, the chat widget, right. Yeah, I think the chat widgets evolved over time. I don't know. Maybe I could, I mean, it makes more sense to release it as a service. Maybe it's like you log into my website and then it connects to your chat and displays. I feel like that will probably work better, but I don't know. There's a whole lot of stuff there to work out what to do with whatever. I'm gonna boot up Receiver 2 and I want to see how that game will do, because I think when I streamed it from the laptop, the audio went out of sync partway into the stream, which was really weird. I'm kind of curious to see if it will do it here now that I've got a new PC. And plus I haven't played this game for ages, so. Hero, what's up? It's good to see you. How you doing? That is not what I wanted. How do I... You know what? I'm just gonna delete this gameplay scene. I'm gonna duplicate this desktop scene. I'm gonna call it gameplay. And so that's got my alerts. Trigger fire. That's still there. Instead of display capture, we'll do gameplay. There we go. Let's see if this will work. It did. Sweet. When I streamed from my laptop, I had so many problems with trying to capture sources and stuff because apparently OBS on laptops isn't, like, it has a lot of problems capturing games. So it's very refreshing to not have to run into those kind of limitations on this. Height above sea level. That's an amazing name, first of all. First stream with the new PC, yes. So I was planning to stream from the PC like I was gonna kick off 2021 with a stream from the new PC, but then I didn't end up building it until halfway through February, and I didn't get a mic until a week or two ago. So that's unfortunately that's been the delay in stream. But it's nice to be back, and I'm glad I stuck to my thing of not streaming until I got a new PC, because it's kind of what pushed me forwards in trying to get it built, even though I was mostly held back by the lack of stock, but whatever. Oh yes, I'll update the game. Thanks for the reminder. Was it a gaming laptop? Yes, it was. Well, I guess I would say it was a gaming laptop because it had a 1050 in it. So it was still a massive upgrade from what I was using before, which was a laptop of like 6 or 7 years. And the heatsink, I'll never forget this. The heatsink was right where you put your left hand, like the area next to the touchpad. So whenever the laptop would heat up, your left palm would basically get incinerated, which was really not very comfortable at all. I'm not sure why it was designed like that, but there you go. So this laptop at least had the heatsink at the back, and so that didn't happen. And like that laptop saved me in my final year, my final semester, sorry, because I wouldn't have been able to write and do all of my thesis work on my old laptop, my old laptop. So it did help. It just wasn't really good for streaming intensively, but it was alright for streaming like dev work and stuff. So I appreciate it. To keep your hands warm, I honestly think I could have cooked something on it. It was like, it got that hot. It was like burning temperature. OBS gave 1050 trouble. I don't think it was the 1050. I think it was probably more the processor. If I was just streaming like a lot of stuff at the same time, it was probably not the best idea. But oh god. That is... Okay, so that's what happens when I go full screen. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if this game will go... Hopefully the volume's alright. I think before, the audio would go out of sync, which was kind of annoying. I'm kind of curious to see if that will still happen. Hopefully not. I don't even remember where I am in this game because it reset when I reinstalled Steam on this. I'm all the way back at the start now. And I completely forgot how to play. Wait, how do I empty? Oh, it's B. I'm also curious to see if they updated this game with, I'm just being cautious, with like drones near the start, because drones are the one thing that I would do terrible on. So far it's very fluid, like no choppiness at all, stream-wise. Nice. What we like to see. That's crazy to me that my streams would end up being that fluid. I always kind of assumed laptops were going to be the end of me. But look at us now. We're about to get mauled by this. Alright. This game, the quality is just gonna show what a bad shot I am at this game. I think we did it. I think it can still attack us though. I'm not 100% sure. Probably. G. Oh, the other thing that I have been getting used to is the mechanical keyboard. So this is my first time, well, not right now, but building the PC and then getting the keyboard is my first experience of mechanical keyboards, and honestly I can understand the hype behind them now. Like, I didn't really get it before, but after using one for a bit, I think I can see why people like them. They're just so... I don't know, the word is satisfying, I guess. Like, it's just, yeah. I forgot how to. How do I... E? How do I put you back in? Wait, what's the hell? R. I'm pressing R. Is it jammed? Release hammer? Oh, maybe it's the hammer. Hold F. Left click, then release F. Oh. I guess I shouldn't press F then, because that made it pretty complicated. Also, why is it doing that now? It was weird. Oh, is there... I can turn the game volume down. Or I can just turn the microphone up. Whatever's easiest. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I really like that the volume controls on the are like directly on the microphone. I don't have to mess around in OBS, which is pretty good. I should probably angle this microphone in a way that will pick up my mic when I'm looking at the other screen as well. It'll probably help. Yeah. I'm looking forward to being able to stream again. We'll see how it goes. I'm just worried. I feel like there's going to be a drone around every corner. Slow, hold, tab. That's what I've been doing. Okay. Basically, if you press tab without holding it down, it'll discharge the gun and you'll shoot yourself in the foot, which is actually a thing that can happen. But in the process, oh, you can actually play these? Oh, no, never mind. Oh yeah, I forgot you're also like a walking target as well, which is pretty funny because it's kind of like the reason why all the guns are shooting at you. I remember finding that hilarious. Well, we've got a flashlight, I should probably just use that. I guess I could just keep my gun out. There's no reason to have it holstered. Aren't they always the blue lights? Yeah, so they make a distinct sound as well. Which is like, scary, because then you only have... They pause, and you only have like a limited amount of time to stop them. Hopefully they're not in this level. The one thing I'm missing from Siege that would be amazing in this game is tilting, actually, I just realised. I would appreciate being able to tilt, because then you expose less of your body. I really hope it doesn't see me. Alright, I think we can get this one from here. Actually, no, I can't see where I'm meant to shoot. Oh no, I don't think I've got a good shot on it though. We'll go around, I think. Oh yeah. Oh, I can probably actually take it from here. I need to be careful. Nice.
I'm so sorry. I've always been such a disappointment. I would have just kept getting more pathetic.
What?
I can't stand to be a burden on you any longer. I hope one day you can forgive me. I love you.
The voice of the threat is taking control. Wait, what? Yikes. You listen to the voice of the threat while carrying a loaded firearm. I think this is what it meant by threat echoes in the settings. I just ignored it because I didn't know what it was. Oh, well. You'll start to shoot yourself if you don't resist it. Give light and the darkness will disappear of itself. So, I guess listening to certain tapes will make you shoot yourself unless you have the safety on. But I never put the safety on the guns because in the game, at least, obviously I don't have guns in real life. I definitely use. If I had access to firearms, there would obviously the safety would always be on. But in the game, the safety takes ages. Maybe I should just learn how to use the safety because apparently that can happen, which is probably like a good reason to use the safety. The tilt was so weird to get used to, and the fact I played an entire match not remembering how to undo it was the worst. Yeah. I ended up putting in the tilt on toggle because it was so hard to like move when I had the tilt on hold. I was like, my fingers were playing Twister or something. I forgot that the interiors of these places look like amazing. Like I would live here. Like, look at this. I look away for 1 minute and you start shooting yourself. That's how these streams be, unfortunately. It's hard for me to remember the tilting because I was focusing on the shooting. Yeah. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, I'm like tilted the wrong way, or I'm forgetting how to undo it, which is also bad. What is this? Like a fridge. Maybe somewhere you keep towels. I think I actually need to break out of here. Also, the glass physics is pretty amazing. I think they did like a whole blog post on how they made the glass, which I never checked out. Should probably do that. Just look at this. It's like living in a 3D render or something. I don't know what I have the quality settings on at the moment. But hopefully you can appreciate the prettiness. That oh, it's a tape. No, it's not a tape, it's a floppy disk. Alright. There's no... I need to get out of here. Oh, the other thing is I should learn how to use the safety, right? Help. Hold H. Open cylinder. Wait, is it just F? Can I fire a gun? The hammer is... I'm gonna try shooting this wall. Because apparently bullets can ricochet, I think. So I need to be careful where I shoot. Okay, nothing happened, but was that just because this was empty? I don't know. Let me try and load it up. Right. But that looks like I'm about to fire it. We're back to breaking and entering the video game. Yes, this is that. Probably also has to do with the strategy has to do with the fact that my strategy is shoot and run and hope I hit someone. I mean, that's like an established role, right? Like, there's roamers. So you're like the guy who tries to engage and makes them waste resources and stuff. So that is it's a valid strategy. I assume it's going to be a regular thing now. I think so, yeah. I mean, I'll need to figure out like a proper schedule that works and what we'll actually be doing. Because I want to mix more games in, but I also kind of want to keep developing stuff on stream as well, because I think that's a lot of fun and people are interested in seeing how stuff is made. So I want to mix that in and have a good sort of balance of the two. We'll have to see what that ends up looking like. Not sure if I'm... Actually, that's alright. There's like a dead zone where you can move the gun and it doesn't move the camera. Not sure if I've... That a setting or whatever. Okay. Well... Does this have it... Does this... I don't think this gun has a safety. Then how am I supposed to protect myself? What is the point of the hammer? Because I can just shoot it without doing this. I mean, I can use this to check if there's a bullet, like, loaded, I guess. If I hold it down. By not pulling the hammer. Alright, well, this is going to be a throwaway game anyway. Just eject the barrel when that starts happening. Oh, true. That's a good strategy. If I just empty the... thing. But now I'm kind of worried because apparently there's a thing where... I think I read that it can, like, manifest bullets into the gun. Hopefully that's not, like, an actual... Oh, this is glass. I probably shouldn't shoot glass, like, right next to me. That's probably a bad idea. Don't know why I did that. Oh my god, this game is going terribly. It's alright. We'll probably end up resetting in a second. Yeah. Let's do that. Hopefully it doesn't happen too often though. I don't understand, even in these games, what the point of the hammer is. Because you can cock it back like that, and then you can release it like that. But then if you shoot it while it's not pulled down, it'll still fire. Oh my god, that just ricocheted. That could have been bad. And then if you do this, maybe it's a kind of gun where you don't have to pull it back. Maybe certain guns require you to do that. I don't know. Oh, but I can't open the cylinder while it's down. Interesting, okay. Can rotate it. I could play Russian roulette with myself. Though I could see where the bullet is actually, so that wouldn't really be that fun. It's a double action revolver. Interesting. I'm fascinated morbidly by the mechanics of the gun. Obviously not what they're used for, but it's just interesting. What? I was like around the corner. There's no way that should have hit. Whatever. I just want to be done with the revolvers. I want to go back to the pistols or whatever they were. Oh, it's more revolvers. And this one doesn't even take like all the... Oh no, it does. But there's like a... See that? For some reason, some of these guns have like a slot that's like filled in. I'm not sure what that is. Or like if guns are like that in real life. Maybe that's like the safety. Maybe you always want to reset it back to that one. I don't know. Those ones weren't even... Those ones were all used. Huh. Weird. Clumsiest assassin. This is how Revolver Ocelot started. Well, I feel like Revolver Ocelot would be incredibly disappointed with me. I need to beat this level so I can get onto the stores. Alright, speedrun time. Who knows, sprinting is probably the worst idea because we'll very likely run into a gun here any second. Don't do that. I don't know. There's probably a gun in here somewhere, isn't there? Oh yes. These aesthetics. I think we had a whole discussion about why we wouldn't choose to have the toilet right that close to the bath. Oh, there's bullets. Nice. Reactive cat! Cat, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great weekend. Oh, this bedroom again. Look at this place. Look how, like... I would definitely... I mean, this bit is a bit bare. I think we already went over this. I'd probably put, like, a TV here. Probably, like, a sofa or something. But... yeah. In general. Pretty nice place. Pretty nice place. Brainwashing TV. Nah. not today. I probably shouldn't have wasted that bullet, but it's alright. We'll find more bullets. Kind of scares me that I've gotten so used to reloading that gun. I mean, the whole point of the game, I think, is to become like better or fast at reloading, because if a billion drones are coming at you, then it's not really... Oh, why did I do that? That would have been bad. I pressed the wrong key. Took so much to not call you by your name for some reason. It's always natural for me when I see you on. That's amazing. I don't know, it's weird because I have gone by like a load of different names. I'm Mikey in VBI at the moment because my username on Twitter is Mikey Hey. So I think they just assumed that I usually go by Mikey, which, I mean, I do sometimes. So yeah, that's my name now, which is... but then... Oh, I can't say this at the moment, actually, because it's still in progress. But maybe I'll say it when the thing comes out. I'm being kind of mysterious right now, because I don't want to speak too soon. But there is stuff happening, and I'm trying to remember which keys to press. There we go. Okay. Don't cock the hammer fast, because you will unload the gun into your face, which is a bad idea. I could shoot myself in the head right now. I still use your thing for my name on Twitch. Oh yes, the name thing that I made like ages ago. I think that was like one of the very first instances of a commission that I ever did. Which was pretty amazing. Like, and actually it was probably the first and last time I ever did a graphic design as a commission, because I used to be more into graphic designing. I've kind of not been, like, a while, because I think I'm a better coder than I am a graphic designer. There's a lot of other people who do that very well. So yeah, that was very cool. That was kind of still around the time I was into graphic designing. I want to shoot this table. I'm curious to see if it'll break. Or it'll shatter. It does. It's pretty amazing. Huh. Oh. TIL. I just wasted a bullet. That's right. I've got loads of bullets. We'll be fine. Probably. Oh. This walk-in wardrobe is amazing, by the way. I would definitely have something like this if I could afford a place like this. Oh, the Stardew thing? Oh. I think I vaguely remember that. Is that the meme that I made? Or is that something else? Have you done anything since the eased lockdown? I haven't yet. It still feels weird AF. I have not. Although I'm kind of, I don't know, tempted to. I've been, like, messaging friends to kind of maybe put something together, because I feel like, I don't know, it's weird, because I think they opened pubs, wasn't it? And people were like queuing and everything, which is kind of insane. And hopefully, I mean, I think the smart people will probably try to help stay away from that for now, because I think it's, hopefully it doesn't backfire, because obviously we've been in lockdown for ages. And, yeah. I'm hoping it's the beginning of the end, even though it's probably not. We'll see.
You have seen the signs around you. The gradual creeping, decay, and dysfunction.
But yeah, I'm mostly looking
You
forward
have
to
realized
catching
that
up with friends
something
again,
is wrong
because
with
I
the
haven't seen them
media
for
and the people
ages.
around you.
And
You
it's
know
weird how they
that you are
say
different.
people have been in lockdown for like, what was
This
it,
is why
97
you are
days or
ready
something?
to become
Because
a
if
receiver.
technically
You have been issued a
lockdowns
series
eased
of audio
like
cassette tapes that are part of our
2 other
system
times,
for advancing
right?
insight.
So, and then they've
By
gone into
continually
lockdown
listening
like
to these tapes,
a few
you
weeks
will
later
drown
again.
out and eventually counteract the negative influences from your environment. Once you have absorbed these tapes, you will have taken the first
Yeah, they definitely need
step
to add a tilt
towards
to this.
awakening your true self.
Gonna get some sleep, exhausted after this
The
week.
media is a threat.
Nice to catch up.
We
Yeah,
have the
it was
techniques
good to
help.
see you again. I hope
We use
everything's
tapes
going
as
well for
part of
you.
this technique. You must
And hopefully
listen
I get
to, them
yeah, see you
advance.
stream. I don't think you've streamed recently, unless I've just been really bad at Twitch. Yeah, it's a good thing, right? Like that you're busy in real life and not streaming. So get that bread, they say. Yikes. Yikers. You know, I like how New Zealand handled lockdown, which is they went into lockdown without putting an end date. And they went into lockdown until it achieved what they set out to do, which was to reduce transmission and infection rate. And it's like the UK goes into lockdown. Well, I think we're in our 3rd lockdown, so it's like don't go into lockdown with an end date, because you just lock down until you've curbed it completely. You're not supposed to. The whole point of lockdown in the first place. Yikes. Oh, I used up all the bullets. I'm such a bad shot right now. I think this is... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim for the... There we go. So I broke the thing on the back. It can't reload again. It's going to discharge everything in the cylinder, and then it can't reload. Boom. Easy. Easy strats. I don't know, I probably should have done that to start with. I don't have many bullets left. New Zealand did one of the smarter things, yeah. Definitely. They've been out of lockdown for like, what? A while now, right? Yikes. That looks kind of weird at high resolution. Is that meant to be like a TV or what? I can't tell. Because if these are supposed to be like... I think... No, they're not. It's just supposed to be a fake inside. Which kind of looks a bit weird because you can clearly tell there's not inside everywhere. Oh, I don't know. It's kind of got an interesting 3D-ish looking vibe to it. In Belgium, they're just opening everything now. Vaccines are a thing. Yeah. I'm still way down the totem list, the totem pole, sorry, for vaccination, but hopefully I get that. I think June? with any luck. June or July, I think, will be my turn to get vaccinated.
U.S. Marine Colonel Jeff Cooper's first rule of gun safety is that guns are always loaded. Even if you've just unloaded it seconds ago or
Wait, is this a threat tape?
Treat it as if it's still loaded. You may know that it's empty, but you must practice your mind tech threading and believe both facts at once. Unless you are currently seeing and feeling that the chamber is empty, the weapon is in a state of quantum uncertainty, controlled by the threat. In that state, if you point it at a kill drone and fire, the threat will collapse that waveform into an empty chamber, leading to a click instead of a bang. If your kid finds the same gun and points it at another kid, the threat will collapse that waveform into a loaded chamber, leading to a bang instead of a click. Never, ever let the threat make this kind of decision for you.
Okay, so I was just... kind of sounded like it was saying that the gun... Yeah, I thought he was just gonna make me point the gun at myself again. Which didn't happen, thankfully. Alright. Can I get this from here? Probably not. I can get that. Right, so when it fires at me, I just need to hide and I should be okay. Gonna fire at me? You don't have any bullets loaded.
If you run out of ammo,
Nice.
you can no longer defend yourself against kill drones. However, they are predictable, and with enough focus, you can get past them without using your firearm at all.
What? Ow. I need to reload. I don't have a good feeling about this one. Why is it? Yikes. Hold left mouse button to fire revolver in double action mode. Not sure what that means. Like, just really fast? I only want to fire one bullet at once. Oh, it's not working. See if I can go around it, maybe. That was really risky. There could have been a gun here. But what? No. No around. I don't think I shattered it. There we go. Ah. Tested.
While physical training is less important than mental
I've only got one tape
conditioning,
left. Right,
receivers
we can do
know
this.
that the two are linked. To move the body requires thought and focus, and similarly, certain actions in physical situations induce
close.
specific states of mind. By training one, you train the other.
We're close. We just need to find one more tape, and then we're good. There's got to be a tape in somewhere in here. Was this just where I came from? I don't know. I think it is. Maybe let's go upstairs. Can't use those. Oh. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot the barrel. There we go. Come on. Fire at me. I'm worried that sometimes they'll have stuff loaded in them already, which is why I kind of try and juke them, because otherwise they'll shoot. Alright, there's definitely one upstairs, but I can hear it. I can't press the thing. Was it downstairs? I don't want to fall down because I feel like I might die. I'm very fragile in this game. Need to be careful. Oh no. There's two guns in there. I think that could be risky. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, it was just here this whole time.
Many people believe that the brain is the seat of consciousness. Yet, important thoughts and feelings are carried out in ganglia, clusters of neurons found throughout the body. The mind stretches within the body and controls it. Conditions in the body reflect the mind, and damage to the body is damage to the mind as well.
Ranking up to asleep. I think this is where I got to last time. Huh, maybe they added more stuff since I last played, I don't know. Are we gonna go... Oh, cult? Cult. Yikes. Sam, what's up? T-boy. Well, I do have a T right now, so you're not wrong. It's cold though, because I waited a bit too long to drink it. It was bad. Hey look, I got a cult now. Let's try and work out how to use this thing. No, I didn't mean to do that. This is a clip. Is this a clip? Or is it a magazine? I don't know what the difference is. I think there's a specific difference and people get mad when you get them mixed up. The game says it's a magazine, so I'm gonna call it a magazine. I'm so good at this. I knew it. My tea sensors were tingling. You have tea sensors? I wish I had tea sensors. That like you can detect when someone else is drinking tea. Holster weapon, insert round. Okay. Put the bullet in that. And then I equip it. Oh. The bullet was already in there. How do I check if there's a bullet inside the chamber already? T and R. Okay. So there's a bullet. And this has a safety, which is V. So the safety is on, which means I can't shoot it. Cool. It's a bullet pouch. Little bullet pouch. Is the audio still in sync, by the way? Hopefully it is. In which case, I think... Because I think at this point in the stream, it probably would have come undone by now. For some reason, on the laptop. I have no idea why. Ooh, there's a gun in there. I don't like how dark it is. It's scary. Okay. V. And then I just do a shooty shoot. Look at this. I can't see what I'm shooting at. I'm gonna shoot the barrel. Right. There's one over there I need to be careful of. What? Stovepipe. Stovepipe is a form of failure to eject, FTE, malfunction, in which a spent cartridge is only partially extracted, getting stuck in the ejection port. You can clear this malfunction by racking the slide again, especially if you tilt the weapon to get gravity on your side. You can usually avoid this problem altogether with a sufficiently firm grip. Sounds fine? Alright, cool. Well, I don't have a control for gripping the gun, so I guess I can't actually prevent that from happening. Oh no, I spent too long looking. Yikes. I'm gonna get deranked now, aren't I? No. Why? I got distracted by the game. It was telling me about a mechanic. Back to the revolver. No, not like this. Oh. Alright, well, game's pretty harsh. I do want to check out the compound, but maybe I'll do that in a different stream. I'm going to try and at least rank up before I end stream, which is going to be in like 15 minutes. So let's try and speedrun this. This game's harder than I thought. Yeah, it's like it's tough because there is really no room for error, and it gets even harder. Do I hear a... Oh, I heard a tape. There might be a tape in there. Oh, I can hear it. There it is. How did I hear that?
The mind kill degrades the condition of firearms, making them much more likely to malfunction. You can clear most malfunction by tapping
there's
the
another tape in
magazine to
here.
make sure it's seated, racking the slide to chamber a new round.
Crazy.
And then bang,
We're definitely
you're ready
speedrunning
to
now.
go. Tap, rack, bang. Indecision and anxiety are the natural result of disordered thoughts. Ideas have weight and potential. They exist in a sequence, linked to other concepts that precede and follow them. Mental exercises will forge these broken links into an unbreakable chain to harness your will.
I like how it's randomized every time, but it kind of still feels like everything's connected, you know? Like, with the layouts are completely randomized, but yet they seem to still make a decent connected layout. It's pretty neat. These beds sometimes have them on them. Not today. The worst ones are the sleeper turrets, because you can't actually see their light until you're in its line of fire. A bit of a nightmare. Oh, tape.
Cooper's third rule of gun safety is to keep your finger off the trigger until your sights are on the target. There are many physiological reactions that can cause your hand to tighten involuntarily. If your finger is on the trigger and you're surprised or stumble or tighten the other hand, the gun will fire and make a hole in whatever it's pointed at. This is especially important when drawing or holstering. Like takeoffs and landings in aircraft, this is when most accidents occur. If your attention wanders for a second and you try to holster your gun without removing your finger from the trigger, you will shoot yourself in the leg. If you're trying to draw quickly, you can easily grab the trigger and shoot yourself in the leg.
Okay, broke the thing. I don't know why that took so many bullets. Now I need to get it to shoot at me because it already tried to shoot. Emptied chamber. Put a tape. Oh, yikes. Maybe down here. Okay, I fell because I was worried that there would be a gun down here waiting to shoot at me. I was trying to turn around, but I guess they wouldn't be that cruel. Or maybe they would, I don't know. Right. Shoot. Oh. Need to shoot that red thing. There we go. That was a clean shot. What I should be doing.
This building, this place.
Oh no.
It doesn't make much sense. Like, while I know this isn't the same room as before.
Okay, actually I think this is
familiar.
okay. I think this is a normal.
It's more like a fictional place than the real world. It's like someone made copies of
It's when he gets a bit emotional that I'm worried that
intent
he'll try and
all the objects long ago.
Okay. It's when he sounds like quiet like that. It sounds like he's getting mind controlled, and I get worried. There's another tape around here somewhere. Is it up? Over here. Oh, there it is.
While some concepts are useful, others are the exact opposite. These terminating thoughts take
we made
complex and useful ideas and turn them into a simplistic cliche that is as incorrect as it is useless. The appeal of these thoughts is that they give a false feeling of certainty and authority, but they block true mental development. The functional mind questions and observes. It looks inward at the form of ideas applied in the mind as well as outward in the world.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
It views uncertainty as the twin sibling of curiosity. The dead mind is constructed of terminating thoughts. There is no room for feelings beyond a thin, fragile mockery of self-satisfaction. Personality is replaced with rote, checkbox-ticking behavior and reactivity. Human interaction becomes a grotesque parody, where anything that doesn't fall neatly into a simplistic taxonomy of behavior gets ignored or assaulted. This causes a person to become less and less, until ultimately they vanish.
Pretty deep stuff. It is nice that I'm getting achievements every time I rank up, like, again. Because, I think I keep D-ranking due to silly mistakes. I'm gonna see which gun I get. Oh, Glock 17, okay. So this gun is like this. Okay. It does these guns. Wait, what? Full automatic push. That's a little switch, okay. And then I can eject like this. Put bullets in it. Then put it back in is E. Let's just drop it. R. No, that ejects a bullet. Z. Okay. And there is a bullet in there. Yeah. If I rack it. Oh no, there wasn't a bullet in there. Okay. Interesting. Let's see if I can get a kill, well not a kill, a shot with this. Oh yikes. Nice. These guns are a bit harder to reload because you have to eject the thing and do a bit more button pushing every time. definitely a turret there. I don't think I can see. No. I don't have enough space to go there. You're never in a hurry to reload though. That's true, yeah. If you are in a... As long as you take it slow and only fire a bullet at a time, then you're okay. It's when... It's the drones that become a bit more complicated because if you are like if you've emptied a round trying to shoot a drone and it's still chasing you, then you kind of have to reload on the go, which is where things get a bit hectic, and which is why I don't like drones. Drones are the worst. I wonder if I can get up behind it, maybe. Oh, there was a tape in this whole time.
We have laid the foundation. You have shown great potential, but the potential is yet to be realized. We have sent the message. Can you hear it? There is an insidious force moving through your media, weakening the mind and causing widespread dysfunction. We call this the threat. We have developed a technique called mind tech to combat this threat. A new set of tapes has been issued to train and prepare you. The threat has studied our weaknesses in detail.
Okay, I need to work out how to put the safety on this thing.
And pry
Is it slide
our
lock?
minds
T.
apart. They use social media to divide us and control us while giving us the illusion of community. They grant power and responsibility to the weakest.
I can see it toggling something down there.
While giving us the illusion of meritocracy. We have been coasting through existence with our eyes closed, and now is our last chance to awaken.
Oh, maybe if I eject the magazine, that's my safety. But then it's still got a bullet inside. So I rack that. Nothing left in it. Can't do anything. Okay, that'll have to be my safety. I think going forward, basically every gun that I learn to use, I need to work out how to protect myself in case I try to kill myself. I think that sounds like a good idea. So it would be E and also R. So E and R are my keys to press. E will eject the magazine. And R will empty the chamber. And then I'll try and shoot myself, except I can't, because I'm a smart cookie. Alright, 2 tapes in. I think it will pick up where I left off, so I'm gonna end the stream here for now. It's been a bit of a crazy stream. This was mostly only gonna be a test stream anyway. But, yeah. Everyone's been incredibly kind, which is amazing. I'll probably be back tomorrow with a... Ooh, there's a turret up there. A dev stream? We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. I need to see if I can fetch the rest of my other overlays. Or maybe we'll just make new ones. I don't know yet. I don't have my ending screen. But for now, I'm gonna head off. This is gonna be a regular time. I think it'll depend on the day, but I'm planning to start earlier tomorrow. I'm not sure of the time yet, maybe 3 or 4 BST. So I guess that would be 5 o'clock in Belgium. Kiba, what's up? I just got here. I'm sorry. I hope you're doing well though. Hope you're having a good weekend. It's just coming up to midnight now. There. I think maybe game streams will be later, and then we'll have dev streams be a bit earlier. Or maybe, I don't know yet. We'll see how things go. But yeah, we'll work it out. We'll figure out what time works. It's 1 PM for you? Damn, I didn't realize our time difference was that much. That's like, I thought the max it could be was 8 or 9 hours, but that's a whole, like, oh, you just moved to Hawaii. That will explain it. I think I did see you mention that in a Blacksmith stream. That's amazing. I hope you're settling in well. It's awesome. Well, yeah. Congratulations. That's super exciting. And that explains why the time difference is 11 hours. Getting used to the new time for everyone is going to be funky. Yeah, you're... yeah, wow. Like, the difference between you and Australia must be insane. It's 11 hours to the UK. Crazy. Went back in time. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I think I would say overall stream went okay. It went more than okay actually. Like, it was amazing. I just mean that this was meant to be a test stream, and I think everything came out okay, so that's good. People have been very kind. I have friends in Australia and it's still hard. It's not next to the other states. Yeah, it's kind of doing its own thing, which is pretty awesome. I'll catch you next time. Have a great night. You too. You as well. Iba and some guy. Hope you have a great rest of your evenings, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see. Alright, I'm gonna just switch to nothing, or maybe I'll just end it. Maybe I should raid someone. I'm gonna raid Bees because he cheered 10,000 bits earlier, which was yikes. He's an awesome guy. He plays Space Engineers and a lot of other crafting survival type games. And I make a load of meme videos over there. Do exclamation, actually no, because you won't be, they're a sub only at the moment. Maybe I'll do it. And yeah, just go show him some love. I'll catch you next time. He's actually in Germany. But he's stationed in Germany at the moment, so it's actually pretty late for him. He might be heading off in a second, or maybe he's just on a Space Engineers binge, I don't know. I'll catch you guys next time. Alright, peace. Ditoro, what's up? Hello, good to see you. And yeah, I'll catch you next time.